In this lesson, we are going to learn about trig symmetry. So for example, the cosine function, if you notice this is actually symmetrical from the left-hand side of the y-axis over here on the left and the right-hand side of the y-axis. So cosine actually is what we call an even symmetry. Meaning, for example, if we were to find at the point, so for example, at the point pi over 4 is the point square root of 2 over 2. So here at pi over 4, it's the point square root of 2 over 2. If we were to do the same thing at negative pi over 4, if you go negative pi over 4, it is still a positive square root of 2 over 2. That is even. Basically, it's reflected across the y-axis. If you were to fold the graph over the y-axis, they would actually match up. Same thing down here. So like, for example, this coordinate point is this is at pi. So this coordinate point is pi comma negative 1. And if you were to find this coordinate point, this would be negative pi, and it's still negative 1. So the y values are going to be the same on the left-hand side as it is on the right-hand side. Now the sine function is actually what we would call odd symmetry. And the reason is, for example, at pi over 2, it is a positive 1 for this sine function. At pi over 2, the y value is 1. However, at negative pi over 2, it is a negative 1. And so at the opposite, or on the left-hand side of the number, it is the actual opposite number, meaning at pi over 2, it's 1. At negative pi over 2, it becomes its negative number. And so we call this odd symmetry. The tangent is also odd symmetry, meaning that at like pi over 4, which is, I have no idea, somewhere about like right here. At pi over 4, tangent is the number 1 because sine divided by cosine, they're the same numbers, which means they'll cancel, giving you 1. However, at negative pi over 4, the answer is, or the y value is negative 1. It is an odd symmetry. So just to know, just to recap real quick, to let you know, cosine and secant, which is the reciprocal cosine, they have even symmetry. Like if you have the point AB, then if you go to negative A, like to the left side, you're still going to get a positive B. Sine, cosecant, tangent, and cotangent all have odd symmetry. Meaning, if you have a coordinate point and you do its negative x value, that means the y value will also be the negative as well.